What is going on, guys? So I just want to give you a quick 5-minute update about the Q2 results that I've had for my dividend income. So this is going to be covering the months of April, May, and June, where I made approximately, I don't remember, it's like $1,300 or so bucks. Let's check it out real quick. I think it is almost $1,400, so $1,378. And so basically in the month of May and June, dividend increases over 270 odd. 270 odd percent compared to 2017. So here's my 2018 numbers in here. So basically went from $260 in April to almost $300 in April of 2018, whereas in May of 2017 I made just under $81, where I almost got it over to $300 this year. So that was a 271% increase. And then June was a pretty big increase. It was actually my biggest dividend month ever yet until we get to about September time frame of this year. Go from $478 or so to around $780. Now that's good enough. If I scroll over to column R, row 8, $1,378, which is a new personal best for me, but once again, next quarter it should be blown out of the water by a couple $100. Great thing for me is, I think in earlier months of this year I was talking about how I'd get to around $5,600, $5,700, so I kind of underestimated. I'm already on track to make about $5,600 without any additional dividend reinvestment, and of course I anticipate investing additional capital before the end of the year. So this might get us to around 58 or 5,900, but I don't quite think that we'll be able to break that $500 a month mark in 2018, which is, I tell you guys how I'm making around $500 a month. That's kind of looking at a 12-month forward basis. So 2019 for sure I'll be making above $500 unless some drastic dividend cuts happen. But this year, at the moment, I'm looking around $470 a month on average, and that's not including any of my things in like Fundrise or anything like that. So really excited about that. It's a 62% increase so far over last year. And let's just actually double check. I didn't give you guys the percentage increase of quarterly dividend growth. So I basically went from $817 of last year to $1,378 this year. That's good enough for a 69% increase if I were to take away the additional funds there. But it would be a 69% increase over last year, which I think is absolutely phenomenal. It matches very closely to what my yearly increase is of 62%. So that's really it. I guess to give you guys an update on all the companies that paid me, so that way you guys can kind of keep track. So of course, Realty Income Corp, Main Street Capital, and Stag are my monthly dividend companies that always continue to pay me on a monthly basis. And then I have Starwood Property Group, Union Pacific, and then I have my other real estate companies like Cone and WP Carey. GE, which I actually recently sold, and then Icon Enterprises. And then South 32 is a BHP spinoff that I got late last year, I think, or maybe 2 years ago. And then I have my tobacco companies like my Philip Morris and my Altria Group and my Dr. Pepper Snapple. Dr. Pepper Snapple is actually now Keurig Dr. Pepper Snapple, and I got a very nice dividend check from that, so I'll probably make a video once I get it in the mail. But that's a pretty interesting story, so I'll have to talk to you guys about that. And a couple other YouTubers have posted videos about that as well. So if you're really curious and you don't want to wait for my video, feel free to check those guys out. But yeah, so that was that month. And then Kinder Morgan, of course, in May. Seadrill Partners in May as well. AT&T, Verizon, in both my individual brokerage account and my IRA. And then AbbVie and Clorox. And then, do I have Union Pacific twice? I guess I do. Main Street Capital, Icon Enterprises again. That's right, Icon Enterprises is weird in the first quarter. They don't pay in March, they pay in April for some reason. Phillips 66, and all my other big energy stocks like BP, Royal Dutch Shell, Exxon, Then I have my Aqua America, which is actually very small. I remember that was a very big position for me when I first started out, and I guess I kind of haven't really looked at it, and I probably should because I know they keep buying up additional properties. Pepsi, which I think I told you guys I bought recently, already up about $1,000 on that position, which is pretty nice. I think I bought about 60 shares or so back at like 97 bucks, and it's back up to the 110, 115 range. So I'm very excited about that. And then of course my Wells Fargo, which I try to continually add it at a good basis. The thing I'm most proud about at the moment is my Realty Income Corp. So that's up to $33.57 a month. It's about a $10,000 position. I have bigger positions, but I think the fact that this pays me monthly, and I'm really trying to get basically a dividend payout of basically a share. So I think at the price at the moment is around $54, $55. So I'm basically trying to get $54, $55 every month, so I reinvest, so I can basically get 12 free shares a year. And you think about it, it pays about $2.50 a year in dividends. So really, that would be, a good chunk of compounding interest is kind of going by itself. And I really view this as almost like buying an investment property, because it's very steady. Except buying one investment property, you're more so buying like 5,000 properties and just getting a chunk of the change that the company invests in. But different story for different day. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys stopping by the channel. As always, like, subscribe, and leave comments down in the section below, so that way I can figure out and talk to you guys about the videos that you guys would like to see. And that really means a lot. Okay, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys maybe for the July video, or I might talk about another video, so you guys might want to wait around and see. It's probably about a couple of my positions that pay monthly, so that should be coming out here pretty soon. And also another video I was thinking about talking about is my dividend increases for the year, so you can kind of see how much of my increase in my yearly income is actually coming from dividend increases and how much of it's actually coming from additional capital added to the portfolio. So if you guys are interested in that and hearing about those in the future, feel free to subscribe. And if you click that little bell button right next to the subscribe button, it'll notify you whenever I make a video. So I will see you guys then when I make those videos. Alright, thank you guys for subscribing, and I'll talk to you guys soon.